saw the little black ants roaming around. You know, I'm in the garage, so it's no big deal. But then I'm looking, and I see like more little black ants and more little black ants, and pretty soon I'm like, yo, what the hell's going on? So I had to go get the bug spray, just sprayed down by my feet. That was crazy, man. I don't ever come in here.
Having
There's
a
no
problem
food
with
in here.
black ants? Black ants don't even bite or anything.
No, they were just out of nowhere. But like, there's no food. I don't drink anything in here but water. Like, it's just, there's one little spot under where my feet are, under the computers and shit. So I had to go get some spray and spray them. I had to get my hair fixed. My boy, he commented on one of the videos we put out. He's like, I can't take anybody serious with hair like that.
Yeah, you need to do something with that. No,
But this doesn't look bad. This looks like I've got a full head of hair, doesn't it?
it looks like you need to do something with it.
I could see when I do this and I got that weird, that's not the best look, but
Yeah. Just cut it off, bro. Just stop it. Just stop it.
No, so the problem is when I
Stop
cut
trying to hold on to it.
It's not bald. There's this right here. Look, this is thick. This is thin, but when it grows, there's a lot there, but it's not the darkest. So when I cut it, this is like a horseshoe, but there's hair. It's just not a lot of hair, but there's hair, dark hair, light hair, kind of thin, but hair, and then dark again. But when I grow it out, it's fine. So I'm stuck in this weird hair mode.
Yeah, do something with it, bro.
I got to figure it out. I might do this for now. Keep the oh, look at me, Billy Butcher look. Oi, Huey, let's go, mate.
You'll never be Billy Butcher.
Billy Butcher, bro. Are you watching or what?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the last one. Is it tonight?
Not tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, Thursday night. Yeah, 8 episodes. I will say.
Yeah, but it's tonight at midnight, right?
I don't know how that works because they're like, there was no, because it might have been The Boys. They were dropping on whatever day it was, but there was a specific time that it came out, like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock here, but whatever time it was in another country. But it's not exactly midnight.
I think Boys come on at midnight.
I might have to stay awake and watch it.
Like tonight at midnight.
I will say, I liked being when he was talking to I can't think of his name, the character, but the dude in his head, and he was like, "How are you talking to her? How do you guys know each other?" He's like, "I'm in your fucking head too." I was like, "Oh, I like that." I was glad that tricked me. It was some definitely Sixth Sense stuff, but I like when I'm so into the show and I get caught in like I didn't see that coming.
And now they showing him talking by himself.
Yep, bro. This is a good season. I've been seeing a few memes. Like one is like this dog shaking, and the caption is like, when Homelander starts talking about the time you beat him and tic-tac-toe when he was 6, and the dog is just sitting there shaking. I'm like, yeah, that's what it is. When that dude starts reminiscing, I'm like, oh God, this is gonna be bad.
Burn your ass up. He's a Targaryen.
He looks like a Targaryen. He is wild, bro. He is a hell of a character. He plays that role. I mean, what was the other day when the chick's breastfeeding him? You see him like, "You can do anything for me?" And he's like half smiling because he wants to be happy. He's trying to hold it back because he's Homelander the badass. Then he's trying to be like, "I hate people, tough guy." Yeah, because
old girl used to breastfeed him.
Oh, that's so creepy though. But you see all the emotions on his face when he gets going. You can see this guy like he's going through it, and you can feel him going through it. Like, he is such a good actor. I tell Amy, I'm like, you do, because I've always told her how political the show is, and she's like, "Oh, I see it." I said, "No, you don't see it. Like, this season is by far, you have Starlight's crew, the pro-abortion, all this liberal stuff. Then you got the Homelander. Like, you ever see the Vought News, like Fox News, Vought News, the way it's shaped? I'm like, that's the logo of Fox. That's what it looks like." She goes, "You're seeing things." I'm like, all right. And then what, last episode or two, remember she was doing this down at the Buca de Beppo down in Davie, Florida? I'm like, what's more redneck than Davie, Florida? Like, you can see this show is geared strictly towards Homelander, America, crazy, thinks everybody's stupid, and the Starlight liberals, love life, peace, happy nonsense. It's a super, super political show. It happens to be an excellent show. But she's like, they really said Davy? I said, yeah, bro. They said Davy on the show. He's like, look what happened in Broward County down there in Davy. I was
Love
like,
Davy.
oh my God. Love Davy. Certain parts of Davy.
Love Davy. Give me a nice house in Davy when I get rich. When I grow up.
So you need to get rich. Davy's got, you hit everything. Townhouses to the hood to houses that you can afford.
I'm not going to be in the hood. I'm going to be in a nice part of Davy.
Yeah. I'm
with a
rooting
nice
for
house.
You.
Yeah.
Some of those houses you couldn't get with Elon Musk's money.
Just need a couple, just need to hit this Powerball one day. You know what I'm saying? Just keep playing.
What is it? What is
keep
Powerball?
striving. I don't even know, man.
I don't play those
I
things.
start small. Table tennis, WNBA.
That's how to do it. I lost today. I put in, it was over under fourth quarter, not over under, total points of the fourth quarter of the USA versus Serbia, I think. It was like 8 minutes left. It was 160 total points. And the over under was 201. I'm like, 8 minutes left. They're not going to score 40 points, whatever it is. Boom, put it all on the under. They blew right by that. Yeah, I was like, that's a negative. That's not good.
Yeah, I lost last night with the WNBA. I bet the under, and these chicks went out there and was lighting it up. It was like 90 something to 80 something. I'm like, oh, thank you, appreciate it.
I look and see, like, okay, who's the worst team, and are they scoring points or allowing points? I don't, you know what I'm saying? You get the bad teams that can't score, but are they giving up a bunch? So I'm trying to get that figured out. But yeah, I'm going to take a slight leave of absence for betting, maybe accumulate some money to when football season gets here. Then I'll be able to put that in.
I bet tonight. And I keep saying that. I keep saying, like, all right, I'm just leaving the money that's in there. I'm going to leave it in there for football season. But it's like I'm Pookie, all right? It just keeps calling me, man. It just keeps calling me.
I was down to nothing, and I put 176 on a game last night. Got me up to 350. I put in the chat yesterday, and I was like, all right, I'm going to pull that out. I started with 100, and I'm at 350. I've been up and down, but I've not lost. And we just pull it out. I made $250. It's a good, no problem. I'm having fun betting, and I made a profit. I'm not going to sweat it anymore. Nope. Oh my God. They got to get 40 points in 8 minutes? There's no way this is going to happen.
No way.
That was it.
I bet tonight. I wonder what she's doing. I bet I need Caitlin Clark to get 21, 10, and 6.
She had she was over under was like 20.5.
Over under is 20 and a half. And then so I need her to get 21. I need her to get 10 assists and then 6 rebounds.
That was tough. The one thing I was looking at, they brought her down to 2.5 threes, over under 2.5. I was like, ooh. That's screaming my name. And if I was going to win this other one, I was going to put it all on her getting 3 3-pointers. Like I tried that. Night.
I don't like doing that.
Well, the last few
nights, I tried to bet her one night to get 3 3-pointers, and she got 1.
Oh yeah, I did the other night. I needed. I got her. It was like over under 18 points. I took the over. Oh, and then over under 3.5 threes, I took the over, and she hit 2 threes and got like 22 points. I was like, damn, man, I could have, because my boy Bobby on the other chat was like, yo, she's not hitting more than 2 threes in like the last 5 games. Don't bet it. I'm like, well, I wish you would have told me that 10 minutes ago. The bet's already in. So she made her points, but she did not give me the 3-pointers. And then now it's at 2.5. I'm like, all right, she should probably get 2.5 tonight.
Hey,
that's what I want to see.
I'm halfway there.
Yeah, what'd you have?
She's got 13, 5, and 3.
There you go.
No.
And listen, people who think we're degenerates gambling on WNBA, listen, if word on the street was that I brought here and I've heard from people, if you bet the under and most WNBA games just straight up, you'll probably hit 75% of your bets. Problem with us, most people, I'm just doing parlays. I'm not doing 50 to win 70. I'm doing 50 to win 180 because I'm betting 3 separate, parlays.
Well, I did 50 last night, and the two teams went out there and one
Balled
scored
out.
90 something and one scored 80. So I just turned it off. I was like, you know what? I'm going to sleep. I needed them to
man.
It was so I got to the fourth quarter. I'm like, all right, I got 37 points. They can't score more than 37 points.
I do the same thing. I start counting down. But okay.
And they went off in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went off. And I'm like, all right, it's done. I just turned it off and went to sleep. Like, come on.
I try to talk myself into them being like, this is the NFL. They have the lead. They're going to slow it down. I'm not sure if WNBA has a shot clock or not, but I'm like, oh, they're going to run it down every 24 seconds and maybe take a layup, or maybe, they're not going to do anything. And the other team, they're going to rush and they're going to shoot. Then I'm like, well, shit, here comes the fouls. Fouls going to get points. They're going to try to stop the clock. Hopefully there's a far lead, but they're not going to want to foul and stop the clock. And I'm like, you know what? I don't know enough about basketball to be betting on women's basketball if it isn't just trusting the over-under for a few games for the season and leaving it be. My boy Julio, when he came to the March Madness, he's like, he bet all the underdogs and all the things. He saw some guy last year ended up making like $1,100 or $1,200 or something just betting against the favorites in every game. Because all you got to do is hit 2 or 3 of them and boom, you're good. But it's like, I'm not betting the number ones. I'm not betting the 16s, but everybody else I'll hit. And then when you get down within like the final 4, then you start strategizing and making your bets. But it goes until then, you just bet the out. Because if you hit one of them, you're cleaning up plus what you lost, you cover, plus you're making money. I was like, damn, that's not a bad
just
strategy.
Bet on one game, not parlays or anything.
Oh, yeah. Just bet, one game. Yeah.
Just betting the one game.
Yeah. And if you hit one, you get an 8 to beat a 3 or however they break it out. And they're like, plus or minus or plus 250, whatever the hell it is, you're going to do pretty well. Oh, that's not a bad strategy.
Nah. Maybe I'll do that, but I'll start small. I'll do like, $10 a game.
The discipline is the hardest part of this betting shit, bro. That's like,
because
if I hit this
first round is what, 64 games? There's 60 something teams, so that's 30 something games.
Yeah.
If you do $10 a game,
he takes out the 1s and the 16s.
Yeah.
So those are gone.
Say you bet 30 games.
Yeah.
And you put $10 on it.
$300.
$300 just in the first round. So
you gotta hit a good amount of those to make some money back.
Yeah. But I might try it. I might do it just for research purposes.
There you go. We gotta get real good with this podcast, real popular, real focused on betting, so we can write off our bets and tax write-offs. So this is for research. This is for work. We're doing this to better the people.
Research purposes. Everything I do is research purposes. Trust me.
That's a good point.
Yeah. I'm a nonprofit. I'm a nonprofit. Trust me. Everything I do is research. Everything that I win, I put it back into research. So there's no profits around here.
We should start a foundation. We only got to pay, I think, like 5% to whatever our foundation is. That's the minimum you have to, or the maximum you have to pay, or some shit. So we decided to do, I don't know, homeless something or others. We can make our money, set our thing, pull in $1,000 a month. We only got to give $50 to the homeless people because that's all is required when you have a foundation.
Oh, really?
Anyone out there thinking, is that true? Yes, it is. Why do you think every single athlete, entertainer, politician, anybody has a foundation? If you think I'm wrong, think for a second. Yeah, that guy's got a foundation. That chick's got a foundation. He's got a foundation. It's all almost, I think, tax-free. You only got to pay a fraction to the cause, and you keep the rest of the money yourself to put back into the foundation, and you draw from it. Bill Gates, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is worth billions of dollars. They put all their money there along with the market, but a lot of their money's there back and forth. Take what they want, give it back, replenish it. Like that's how this shit works. Don't ever think anybody with a foundation gives a shit about anybody else. They do not. You ever go to the store, Publix, Target? Oh, do you want to give You want to give to this foundation? You want to buy, donate $1, $2, $2? Tell them no. The company has already donated to that charity. They've already paid that money. So what they do is they give Boys and Girls Foundation $1,000. They ask you, do you want to round up your change? 98 cents, 45 cents. You want to donate $2 or $3? They end up making a profit because people want to do that. They end up making a profit on the charity to make more money. So again, if you think these people give a fuck about anybody they're helping, not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit?
Not even a little bit. Your best bet is seeing the dudes, the firefighters or the whoever sitting on the side of the road or walking up and down traffic with a boot, because that money is going right to them. St. Jude's, you can always give to St. Jude's. They're good. They're not scumbags. But everybody else, when I was in high school, when I was in high school, my English teacher, football coach, played for the he played for the Giants. He told me some stories of like the United Way. He goes, never donate to the United Way. They got to pay the agent, the athlete, the marketing people, the licensing people, because the charity gets like $50 out of whatever you guys donate. You donate $1,000, they get like $10. Everything's got to get paid out, and the charity gets the least amount of money. I was like, damn, that's
crazy. That is crazy.
And that kind of made sense to me because you got to pay
crazy.
The agent,
Santa Claus out there with the red thing on the holiday. Santa Claus got the red thing out there. Santa cashing out. Like, hey, sure is. Santa getting his off the top. I got reindeers to feed.
Like, we hear this shit, we're not going to say where we work or unions or such and things, but we hear it all the time about how much CEOs make, how much these guys make, those guys make. I donated a bunch of shit to Salvation Army one time, like a whole bunch of stuff. One was a big table, like remember the Ouija board that the Ouija you'd push around? The table kind of looked like that.
I don't play with darkness. I don't play with darkness
either, but it's this weird looking triangle. Brought it to Salvation Army. It was on sale for like $500. A used table that was, beat up, bench chairs, old cushions, $500. I mean, it's the Salvation Army. It's supposed to be helping people. That shit was more expensive than you can buy a brand new set at Walmart, Wayfair. Like, what are you doing selling it to down and out people at the Salvation Army for $500? I was like, I'm done. I go to Goodwill. I don't see their prices aren't that marked up like Salvation Army is. But like, I try to donate. I don't even bother with the taxes write-off anymore because it's all a scam, bro. I want to help someone. I wait outside and see people walking in. Hey, you got kids? I got a bunch of toys. I'm not bringing them inside so I can sell them to you for $30. Take them now for free. Because, man, it's such a scam, these places. This place
hey, man, a
weird turn.
Everybody got to make money, even if it's not profit.
I'm with you. And I'm all for making money. We're capitalists around here. But don't fucking try to sell it that you're helping people. Just say we're a scumbag organization. We're going to give the poor kids $5 and we're going to keep $50. And that's how
I keep casinos in business. I'm always helping people.
See, there you go. I was telling someone the other day because they were asking about how come these poker players can make all this money on TV and do all this stuff. I'm like, well, they live at the casino. They eat, sleep. Everything is free at the casino because they're playing poker probably 10 hours a day. Yeah, every day, all day. So, yeah, their food is free. Their room and board is free because they're putting thousands and thousands of dollars a day back into the casino. But that's how it works. I'm like, yeah, actually, I saw this dude, Daniel Negreanu, had a special on him. He lives in one of the hotels in Vegas because he plays poker like 10 hours a day. So the money he wins, great. He tips his people. Everyone loves him. When he loses, that money goes right back into the casino.
I'm learning how to play poker right now.
Which kind?
Texas something or other. I think that's what it's called. I'm learning.
I taught Liam to play Texas Hold'em when he was like 4 years old.
Yeah, I've never gotten to Texas Hold'em. I never gotten to poker. I play blackjack. I like the roulette table.
Yeah.
Slots. So I never got into poker.
Because it's easy. Blackjack's
I'm learning right now.
Easy. Not easy, but like it's a quick, you're going to hit or not hit. Roulette, you're going to hit or not hit. Poker, you've got to invest your time to sit there and hope you make some money if you do a cash game. If you happen to hit quick in a cash game and get up, which is rare. I've never played in the casino before, but I play with my boys, with Liam. I've been playing for a very long time. but I've never
So
played in the
you've
casino.
been around here picking on Liam in poker.
No, I'm trying to teach him. He's like down to call every bet. I'm like, bro, even when you're playing with fake money, you play like it's real, because when you get in front of real people, like he'll call a 7-2. I'm like, dude, you know what calling a 7-2 is? Like, that's not the best bet. Yeah, but I won. Okay, but odds of you beating a table of 6 with a 7-2 is probably never going to happen. It's like having blackjack. You got a 17 and dude hits. Like, most insane blackjack people will fucking turn around and yell at you. Like, some people are crazy when it comes to their money.
Well, yeah, I mean, because at blackjack, you sitting with some other dudes and you make the wrong move, you done messed him up. Also,
hell yeah. So they do not like that shit. They do not like it.
Yeah. All right, Caitlin.
What's she at now?
8 assists at halftime.
Nice. And what do you got to get her at 10?
I need 10 assists. I need 3 more rebounds, 7 more points in the second half.
All right.
So second half, I need 7 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds in the second half.
What was the bet? Parlay?
No. Yeah. Parlay the 3.
Nice.
Yeah.
So listen, man, they tried to take your boy out the game the other day. We were texting about it.
Did they? That boy like the Matrix.
That was the craziest shit I've ever seen. That was insane. And I think
Buddy. I don't know if Buddy was shooting blindfold or it was just the head movement. I couldn't tell you. I tell you what, boy better be thanking his lucky stars, boy.
Bro, that's the I mean, because he's up there and you see it, like he turns and his ear goes, like if he's here for a millisecond more, that's it. We're probably not podcasting tonight. We got a lot going on. There's probably people in the streets, speaking glib. But yeah, bro, it could have been the craziest shit that happened. Like we were at dinner. It was Liam and his girlfriend.
Podcasting.
Well, I don't know. Who knows how crazy the world would have been right now? I might not be going outside.
The internet would have still been on.
Yeah, but the outside people, it would be like the zombie apocalypse.
I'll be inside.
I'll be inside. I'm not going out.
I'll be inside. Hey, podcast going. Let's go. As long as somebody run up in this lawn, they'd be all right.
We'll sit there. I'll put the camera on outside. Hey, you want to talk? Talk to the camera. Tell us your day. We'll be live podcasting to the people.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, he turns and there it is, a millisecond. That's the craziest shit. And I love the conspiracies. Like you can't see it. My conspiracy corner is back up there. There's so much going on. Was it? I saw you posting, and
I'm like, does he know he's on Respect the Game, or is he on Billy Reacts or something?
Yeah, well,
he's posting to. I think he might be posting to the wrong channel here.
No, so the name. That's why I always try to keep Studio IV and then separate things differently. But Respect the Game was so much easier to say that I wanted to do like RTG Productions or something like that. But I tried so hard to stay away from the political stuff. We do the reaction. So yeah, respect the reaction. No problem. But somebody tried to assassinate Trump. I have to come on and say something. But that was a fire up the mics. I just came in here and just started talking.
Yeah, but it still said I was like, what's going on Respect the Game right now?
I was thinking, like, do I want to go out and say this on this type of platform? But all the Twitter stuff, like the people who watch sports, the people who like movies, the people who count, most of them are going to be in line with the way we think. It doesn't need to be a lockstep, but most people are going to be like, yo, that's fucked up. That should not have happened, whether you're a Democrat or Republican. Now, if you're a batshit crazy liberal, that's a different story. But most level-headed people would be like, that's not good. That's a bad look for America. So I'm like, you know what? We're going to put it on Respect the Game. Because if it does take off, we just get more viewers and we throw in a political thing once every 3 weeks. But I did contemplate for a little bit. It did come out a day or two after it happened. Because I did have it done, ready to go. I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this. I still have the Neighborly Discourse Instagram. I put a lot of stuff on there. But I was like, we got almost 8,000 people on, or just over 7,000 people on RTG. maybe we can pull in some political people that like sports as well. So I put it out there.
Oh, okay.
But it was
I don't know if Billy knows what channel he's on.
No, I know, man. It was a well thought out thing because everybody likes something, and some people they cross over like this dude I used to watch. Well, I might still do Tom McDonald, and he does his rap stuff, but he throws in the political stuff. Tom McDonald.
Never heard of him.
He keeps going and going and going, and now his niche happens to be political rap, conservative type stuff, and it just took off. So people who like hip hop watch him because they like the political stuff that don't necessarily listen to hip hop, but they like the message. So you start pulling people in, realizing most people kind of feel the same way about most things. We do the sports angle. We'll pull in again. We're not talking Biden, Trump, politics, none of that stuff. We're talking someone trying to assassinate a former president. That's not just a little thing. Liam is like, I bet you you'd been upset if he died. I'm like, who? Like Trump, he got shot. I go, listen, we joke, we talk shit. I said, but you're not young enough in the way the education system is and people on social media. You don't realize how important it is that someone tried to assassinate a former president for his political views. That's like 9/11 type shit. That's a threat to the whole world. Why is it the whole world? Trump's not even president. I'm like, the president of the United States is the most powerful person in the world in most people's eyes. And you try to take out the one who, when was in charge, no wars, no terrorism, no bullshit, and you try to take him out, that's a giant problem. He's like, oh, I go, you're young, you don't know this. It's never happened in my lifetime anyway. I think Reagan was attempted in 81, early 81 or late 80. I was born in late 81. So it's never happened in my 42 years.
Mm-hmm.
And to sit there and think about it, it's like, yo, this guy.
Did they shoot Reagan?
They shot at him, yeah. Isn't that, who is it? Was it Reagan, John Hinckley?
Somebody got shot in the chest or something.
I thought that who John Hinckley shoot? He tried to shoot Reagan or Ford for
I don't
Foster,
know,
for Jodie Foster. I think it was Reagan.
I don't know. I don't know. Motherfuckers used to get shot back in the days.
Yeah, that was what they did. But it's a civilized society. And he's joking, but said, Liam, listen, I'm down the joke for pretty much anything. But this, for what this, like, I would be pissed if it was Biden. I don't particularly care for Biden or the people who run him or the crazy liberal people anyway. But he is the president. You don't have to respect the man, or you don't have to like the man, but you got to respect the office. So I would be just as upset if they try to take out our president. I don't particularly care for him. I respect the office. I don't have to like the man. And
you don't like Gramps?
No, God,
listen,
no.
Man.
I do not support someone
man.
who supports super predators. That's not okay in my book.
He don't even know what's going on half the time. So it ain't him.
No, hell no. And the people, the people still think he's out there making decisions.
It ain't him. He don't even know what's going on. He's getting walked off stages by his hand, and he don't know what's happening right now.
Who is it? We did it. Well, we never watched the Shane Gillis clip, but he's like, yeah, when Biden's done, he turns into a Roomba. He steps back, does a little circle, walks one way, walks another way, and it's just the funniest shit because that's exactly what he does.
And then somebody comes get him by his hand. Yeah, hey, come this way. Let's go. Party's over,
wild, bro.
Party's over, Grandpa.
Did you see the? And again, I don't make light of it. I put it on when I made the reel I made of Trump asking for his shoes.
What? Oh, when Trump, he was on the ground.
Yeah, he's like, give him my shoes, give him my shoes.
Yeah.
Did you see the reel that I made?
No.
No, I'm see if I can find it then.
I did not. I've been working.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, hard. I've been working hard. I'm in need of a vacation.
I just had a vacation.
Well, I'm going on vacation soon as in like 2 weeks. So
I'm happy for you.
I need it. I've been here for 3 months.
I know. That's nuts to me that you've been there for that long.
Yeah. And word is when we get back, we going somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's, I mean, bro, 3 months, man. That's a very long time.
Yeah. It's 3 months. I've been home since I've been here. I only been home like 3 times. I
Yeah.
want to say, yeah.
If I told Amy I was going out of town for 3 months, I would come home to no house.
What's she gonna do with it?
Don't matter. She locked the door and I wouldn't be able to come in.
No, that's not true. She wouldn't do that.
Oh, hell yeah. First, she would be like, oh, you're taking a trip out of town? I'm like, well,
No,
yeah.
it's work.
Don't
This
matter.
isn't party. This isn't party time. This is work.
It wouldn't go that way. And when I was going out for the union, oh, you're leaving again? I'm like, it's union stuff. Like I'm not going to have fun. Like it's something I need to do when I was the vice president. I'm going networking and all this stuff. Then when Briella was born, oh, you leave me here with 2 kids? I'm like, it's a weekend. It's leaving Friday, coming back Monday. I'm like, all right, the baby, I get it. So I stayed home and then I just stopped going altogether.
You're like, this isn't a boys trip, okay? This is work.
Not. But she didn't want to hear it. And then at the same time, everyone who has kids knows kids are the perfect excuse to not do something you don't want to do. So then it's like, oh, you're going to X, Y, and Z? All right, here, watch this real quick. I made this for us.
Oh, I did see it with my guy. Yeah, I did see it.
I got them for you.
My boy Al Bundy, AB.
He gives the wave, and then Al Bundy tips the cap. I mean, listen,
the original AB.
I was very happy with that because I'm like, I know I've seen Al Bundy run to give someone shoes. And then I cut it off right when Trump threw up his fist. And then I had Bundy tipping his hat. I'm like, and I watched the video again. I'm like, no, man, Trump walks down and waves. He does one of these. I'm like, I got to recut it, extend it. So when he walks, he pumps and then goes down, then does one of these. He's waving Al Bundy and he tips his hat. So I went back, redid it, and I put it out. We've got like 2,000 views on whatever this is, YouTube. And listen, those
YouTube?
2,000 is pretty good for us. We're still starting out. We're still doing our thing. Yeah, 2,100 people. I like it. You shouldn't joke about this. I mean, listen, it took me a day before I did it. I didn't want to joke about it. Like I said, an American
Somebody wrote
president. Oh, yeah. I got a lot. You shouldn't joke about this kind of stuff. I'm like, listen, I'm glad I get to joke about it. That means he's not dead. But I was hesitant. I gave a day of reflection before I pursued.
You shouldn't joke about it.
Yeah. I gave a day. Plus, it's Al Bundy. Who's more American than Al Bundy? Remember they tried to give him a beer tax? What? We're going to Washington. They tried to cancel Psycho Dad? We're going to Washington. This guy's American patriot.
Yeah.
I did my part.
It's Al Bundy. That's AB. Come on, you can't hate on AB.
Nah, man. You got what? You got Archie Bunker. You got Al Bundy. I mean, AB is the name. If you want to be a sitcom star and a dad for people to look at you a generation,
nobody's Archie Bunker.
No, it's good stuff.
That man could not sniff TV today. Archie Bunker. He would get canceled in the pilot.
There's one on Facebook I see where
there would have been no Matlock. He would have just been done. What just happened? What did he just say?
It's when Jefferson's wife, daughter's getting married, and she brings him a white guy, and Archie's like, "Did your dad know that he's no?"
Yeah, he wants to introduce him.
Yeah, I'll be there to introduce him. Yeah. That's too funny, bro.
It's like, yeah, I'll be there. This is gonna be good.
Yeah.
Hey, Jefferson, come on. This is gonna be good.
It's too funny, bro. I saw one. They were interviewing Carroll O'Connor, and he was like talking about conservation and water and trees and life. Okay, but how would your counter? I'm gonna ask you this question first. How would Carroll O'Connor answer about the environment and X, Y, and Z? Then how would Archie Bunker answer it? So he asked him about the environment. You know, trees are important. You have to have the rain, the water. Our kids grow up in park, all this stuff. Howard Archie Bunker, he's like, I mean, the trees, they grow. Like the water comes from the sky. Like, what are you talking about? Like just his usual rant. And I was like, man, this is so good. But yeah, nowadays, there's no way.
No.
I had to cut off the impression because I wasn't going to be able to do it. But it is so funny. That stuff, that's funny. That's funny.
Hey,
they don't do
meathead.
funny anymore. Yeah, meathead.
It's my son-in-law. He's a Pollock.
But you want to talk about crazy? Rob Reiner is crazy now, bro. He is out there. I have him on Twitter once in a while. He comes across with his political stuff. I'm like, dude, you made The Princess Bride, one of the greatest movies ever. Stop the political stuff. The Princess Bride.
The hell is that?
Oh, are you kidding me? Every guy knows The Princess Bride.
Never heard of it.
No,
is that with Steve
ever.
Martin?
Was he in it? No. The Dread
Pirate
Roberts.
That's Father of the Bride.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
Those 45 movies.
Back to my original statement. Never heard of it,
bro. This
I love the Father of the
Roberts.
Bride, Steve Martin. Love Steve Martin.
He's great. You watch Only Murders in a Building?
I'm done, man. I'm waiting for a new season.
So am I. It's supposed to come out in August, I think.
I'm waiting for a new season, but listen, one of my favorite movies is The Jerk. I love Steve Martin.
That's such a great movie. It's such a great movie. Can you imagine making that today?
No,
there's no way. Like people are worried about Robert Downey Jr. playing the black guy in Tropic Thunder. Imagine Steve Martin walking around thinking he's black and acting how he was acting. Jesus, that would be a tough pill to swallow nowadays.
Oh God, The Jerk is so fucking funny. It's my special purpose. I learned what my special purpose was for.
That Only Murders in the Building season 4.
Yeah.
Zaz, whatever Jane Lynch's character is, she's the next victim. It's such a good show.
It is.
So good.
I watched it because the first season, I guess, the first season Rotten Tomatoes rated it like 100. I was like 100, and I like Steve Martin. I like Steve Martin. When I was young, I thought Martin Short was okay.
Yeah.
So I'm like 100%. Oh, I gotta watch it. I didn't even know the little, what's her name, Selena Gomez. I didn't even know she act or whatever.
Me neither.
But
she was good. She's funny.
Yeah, and then it was so awesome. And then season 2 was just as good. Season 2 is just as good as season 1.
It was great. I like season 3 too. Season 3 bounced around a lot more of who done it.
It was a lot going on in season 3.
Yeah, you bring in Paul Rudd, Meryl Streep, and I remember telling people, like, I'm watching Only Murders in a Building. I'm watching Steve Martin, Martin Short, Nathan Lane. Like, these aren't just your everyday run-of-the-mill actors and comedians. Like, to some people, to Hollywood people, these guys are legends, and they're just on in front of me doing their stupid shit. The one where Steve Martin gets hit with like the tranquilizer and his body doesn't move and he's trying to get into the elevator and he's flopping around. Like, that is hilarious. That's vintage Steve Martin. So I'm like, yeah, I'm watching comedy legends right here in front of me.
Steve Martin.
Meryl Streep. Like, these are real people, bro. It was a really funny fucking show. I can't wait for the next season. Month and a half.
How much time does WNBA have?
I think it's 10-minute quarters.
10-minute quarters? All right.
Yeah.
Come on, Caitlin. You got to pick it up, girl.
Where they at now? They're not slowing her down, are they?
Come on. She's still stuck at what she had at halftime.
Man, I got to really, really hunt and search for WNBA here.
No, today is, I think, the last game, and then they go on the Olympic break.
Really?
Yeah, they don't have any more WNBA until the Olympics are over.
That's like 2 weeks, isn't it?
What's 2 weeks?
Isn't the Olympics for 2 weeks?
Yeah. Yep. No more WNBA until they're done, because a lot of them are on the team, so they take the Olympic break.
Not the best player in the league, apparently. She didn't make it.
Of course she made it. Angel Wilson's Wilson's there.
Don't even start. Just because you like it don't mean she's the best in the league.
She's a 2-time MVP.
Hey, Caitlin Clark can't
She's
be an MVP because she's brand new.
Okay, but she ain't gonna get it this year. Angel Wilson's probably gonna get it this year.
She got to get Rookie of the Year. Do you see they came out? They're like,
and if Angel Wilson wins it, if they win again, they'll three-peat as champions.
That's pretty cool. I like stuff like that. Who's the chick? Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. The commissioner, someone came out. Both are doing good. Both are contributing. It's going to come down to whoever makes the playoffs is who's going to probably win the Rookie of the Year. Listen, there's no comparison. I don't care what Reese does. Where are they playing now? Or is it this game or the? No, it's not Dallas. Wherever they're playing next, I think they had to leave one arena, go to another one because it held an extra 10,000 people because of the people that want to come see Caitlin Clark. You can't tell me that Reese is good. Don't get me wrong. I see her stats, but then I see people saying, well, she misses her putbacks and gets 4 rebounds in one set trying to put it back because she can't hit from 2 feet away. I've never seen it, so I don't know.
They say she be playing bully ball. You know what I'm saying? You got to get the rebounds, even if you miss the shot. I give her that.
Oh, yeah.
I give her that. Even if you miss a shot, you got to get the rebound. You down there.
You can't be like, I'm going to let someone else get it. Get that shit and go up with it. Hell yeah. I'm not arguing that at all. People, that's
so
she do, saying that
she
like
do be out there.
Thing.
She do be out there playing a little hot potato, miss rebound. But hey, you snatched 3 rebounds.
Stats lie. Numbers do lie.
So,
but for someone who you got to move an entire arena because she's selling out, you got to get an extra 10,000 people. I'm sorry.
That don't have nothing to do with the games, though.
It has to do with her. That's how important she is to the league. They might actually, I see the other day, maybe be close, maybe be close to turning a profit for the first time, I don't know, ever, because of Caitlin Clark. I got 20.
I think it's
14,
her and Angela Reese. Angel Reese.
Oh, see that? Can you prove my point more? You don't know the one chick's name, but you know the other.
I call her Angela. It's Angel. It's
I
Angel.
will say, I'm not sure who it was. Maybe
apparently, like she's in a situationship with Jaylen Brown and the other WNBA chick.
Situationship.
Yeah, situationship. He's dating Kai, whatever her name is, Kai Gosh. The other chick that was in the WNBA, the cute one. And then apparently, I guess Angel Reese is dating her too. So they're in a situationship.
Interesting. I wonder if Jaylen Brown's like, hey, you don't need to be all the way, but we can get all 3 of these going. I am the MVP, for God's sakes.
Well, did you see them at the summer league game sitting together? No. There was all 3 of them.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
They're not a situationship. It is a whatever it is ship.
And then they were leaving the arena, and Angel Reese was holding Kai's hand, and then Jaylen Brown was walking behind, like, "Ooh, I'm about to go have me some fun."
Like I was saying, I think it was Jason Whitlock or somebody was like, look at Angel Reese coming in, dressing up, looking sexy, not walking in like some butch lesbian ready to go out there and chop down a tree. She's looking like she's attractive and knows it and good for her. I'm like, yeah, just because you're a female athlete and you may swing one way, you don't gonna like Brittany Griner with a shaved head and shoulders like you get the weights 5 times a week and a tatted up back. Be an attractive woman. You can still be a lesbian, but if you feel attractive, don't be the stereotype.
But if you swing both ways, like Brittany Griner, she has a girlfriend. She can't be out here.
What she looks like now, like it looks like Drake hit the weights for like 3 months.
Yeah,
and got
but
a little flow going.
She's the man in her relationship. She ain't gonna be around here looking all.
In real life. She's a real life woman.
But she has a in her house.
Yeah.
In her house, she is the man. She has a girlfriend. She has a kid. Like she has to be a certain way. But the other
chick in the house has a girlfriend also.
I know, but she is the girl of there, so she looks like a girl.
No, that I get. But the point is like just because you got to. I mean, if you don't feel that way and you do feel pantsuits are the way to go and t-shirts and tank tops and shit, by all means, live your best life, as the kids say. But it was brought up that, like, yeah, for the last 10 years, these chicks walk in like dudes. She's coming in like, look at me. I'm a hot, attractive woman. Check me out. Good for her. And I'm like, yeah, just because you are one.
Yeah, but they have a bunch of the chicks that do that.
Yeah, but you know how it is. Nobody posts stuff they don't want to see. They want to continue
like
to talk shit about the WNBA. So
Angel Wilson, she comes in. She's dressed like a girl. She's making a fashion statement.
Yeah,
apparently, she's dating.
She doesn't hit the TV that often.
Of course she does. She's the best player in the league.
Listen, man, I'm just telling you, for the casual guy like me.
Apparently, she's dating your boy.
I got a lot of them. Who was it? Oh, Clark, 17, 9, and 4.
Bam. Yeah. Apparently, she's dating Bam. They're gonna have you know what that kid's gonna be? That kid's gonna dominate. You know, have the size of Bam. Gonna have the shot from Angel Wilson. They both rebound.
He ain't going to be a Bronny. Amy's like, so this Bronny guy, is that really LeBron's kid, or is that like a nickname? I'm like, no, that's his name. She's like, it's a real name. Like, it's not like, oh, look at little Bronny. I said, no, it's Bronny. And she's like,
it's LeBron James Jr. His nickname is Bronny.
Well, she goes, well, he plays basketball. I was like, yeah. Where? I go, in the NBA. What are you talking about? I go, what are you talking about? She starts laughing, like texting. She calls me. She goes, hold on a second. So his name is Bronny. I'm like, yeah. And
but that's when you were supposed to step in as a man and let her know his name is LeBron James Jr.
Well, I thought his name was Bronny because that's a weird name to even nickname someone. So I figured they also probably could have just named him that.
I mean, if it's LeBron James Jr., what do you call him? Junior?
I didn't know it was LeBron James Jr. I had no idea.
Are you calling him Bron?
Junior.
You call him Bron?
I would say Bron is a good one.
Bronny.
Boo-boo.
Bronny. Hey, Bronny.
It's not Bronny like the towel, the quicker, thicker, picker-upper.
No, it's Bronny. It's Bronny. Like, hey, Bronny. Come here, Bronny. He's probably like 1 years old or whatever. Come here, Bronny. Oh, Bronny. You don't want to say Bron.
He barely escaped Bron. He barely escaped Bron. If he's a Bronny, he heard Bron growing up. There's no doubt about it.
Bron is come on. It's too much work. Bronny. Or you call him Junior, but I mean, there's so many Junior. You don't just be Junior.
I'm with you there. But she's like, he plays. I said, yeah, I'm the same team with LeBron. She goes, I'm the same team with LeBron. Where have I been? I'm like, you know what? I don't know where you've been. Because even if you're not a basketball fan, you've had to have heard that LeBron James' son. She's like, so what started was, is he good? I'm like, what do you mean? LeBron James, Bronny. I said, I don't know. I heard he got like 2 points the other day. Why was he in the NBA? I'm like, because LeBron James drafted him. He's a GM. He's an owner. I'm like, no, he still plays. He wanted him on his team, father, son. They're on the same team. Like, she was blown away. She's like, where have I been? I said, honestly, babe, I do not know. Anybody would know this.
You know what he reminds me of? He plays a lot. He plays a lot like you guys.
Shooter.
He's a hard worker. He's a hustler. He's sneaky athletic, smart. Gives it 110%. He just don't have the raw, natural talent.
That makes sense.
As his dad, but he plays a lot. He's like the Cooper Cup of the.
Oh.
Yeah,
we'll see if it turns
plays hard. He's always where he's supposed to be. Gives it 110%. He's sneaky athletic. He's more quick than fast.
More quick than fast. That's a great way to put that.
Yeah, you guys. You guys traits.
Oh yeah, more quick than fast.
Yeah, more quick than fast.
17, 11, and 4.
All right, I need 2 rebounds and 4 points. Come on. Come on, Caitlin.
They don't give the same stats for here. Like, I want to see the gameplay. It's not showing me anything. I'm just like, I want to see.
Where's the time?
Like, you put it on. Here it is. Play-by-play.
It's 3 minutes and 48 seconds in the third quarter.
All right. I found it now. I'm looking for the play-by-play.
I need her to start playing like Angel Reese and get some rebounds.
Yeah, there you go. Get in there and just start bouncing them back off her forehead or something.
Yeah. Get in there and just get 2 quick rebounds. Layup, miss, rebound. Layup, miss, rebound.
Gotcha.
If you could do that for me, and then make 4 points.
Who are they playing right now? Dallas
Wings, apparently.
They're 5-19. They're 11-14. The Fever.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Oh yeah, there it is. There, 3-4 shooting foul. Well, look at that. It was right in front of me the whole time. It's just in bright, beautiful colors.
Yep.
Speaking of bright, beautiful. What?
I hit the rebounds. I need to hit this other stuff. I need 2 rebounds. That's it. Just give me 2 rebounds.
Yeah, you got to hope she'll get 2 more points. You got to get 20 points, right? Or 20 is
21.
So 21.
She's got a quarter
4.
and something to get 4 points. I need the 2 rebounds.
You need the 3-point foul make with the shot. There's your 4.
Oh,
there's your 4, and then she's going there. Boom, boom, up, down, late. Like, it'll be awesome.
Oh, yeah, that's what I need. Come on. That's what I need right there.
So I have attempted multiple times to put out the greatest album in the history of all time music, according to Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, Apple, and whatever the hell people stream nowadays.
The greatest of all time.
The Death of Slim Shady. I cannot. I think you lost your connection.
I'm back. I'm back.
Hey,
I'm back. I'm back.
The song. There you go, man. Nailed it. Stuck the landing perfectly. But I try to put out a reaction. It is so copywritten protected. It's crazy. When I first did it, I was only blocked in like Bulgaria and Russia. So you're not monetized. We're not monetized anyway. And only some areas won't see it. And I looked them up. Your biggest areas, United States, all these other, England, Australia, we're good, no problems. You won't be able to see in Russia and Belgium or whatever the hell. I'm like, all right, that's no problem. Send. I wait the 15 minutes where I put it to load up, and I'm like, where's the video? I'm looking, nothing. I'm looking, nothing. I go back, full block. So what do you mean full block? You just told me I could put it.
Aftermath is sitting in their office like, we cannot let people review this thing. Please, if anyone puts a review of this album, strike it down before people hear it.
When you said that, I was laughing my ass off. I was like, that's so funny because there may be people like that that say, listen, he may come out and say this album isn't the best. And if we let people review it, they're going to shit on it.
Listen, we need to get all our streams and everything now before people start reviewing this thing. We cannot let the reviews get out right now because then no one else would listen.
I thought it was a good album. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5.
I gave it a 2.5 out of 1,000.
I thought it was a good album, but I will say getting into
the production was terrible, just horrible. Like, who made these beats? I cannot
into it.
Help. They could not have been Dre beats. If they were Dre beats, he needs to retire.
I don't know who
it was horrible.
Because I was watching them on Apple Music, showed who wrote the song, everything. I didn't see Dre's name on there much when it came to producing. I could be wrong, but I like the fact that he went out and tried to get himself canceled, said a lot of off the wall shit. For one, I've always got into the people. I never really thought Eminem's beats were all that good anyway. They weren't horrible, but they weren't 3 6 Mafia beats, shit like that. They weren't like, you got to listen to Eminem's lyrics over the beats because his words are that good. But his beats never were really like, oh, bro, you hear that new Marshall hit? That's the best. The beats were never there for me. It was always lyrical.
No,
so
there's
certain ones that were great.
Those first 3 albums, I think the production was good. Especially the Eminem show. I think those are like his best
That
beats.
was Soldier, Return to Hollywood, or Leaving Hollywood. Those are good.
I think those were his best beats.
Like
But
Collapse beat, that shit is fantastic, bro. To like
and
Collapse, that is badass.
I like the beats. I like the beats on the Bad vs. Evil album.
Yeah, those are real good.
Those
I don't
had
think Dre
some good
produced
beats.
that.
No. No, they didn't produce on there. I don't
No,
think.
those are
But
good.
those were good beats. But he usually has some trash beats. But I
Yeah,
mean, that's that Detroit Midwest swing, that Midwest like 2000s thing they had going on.
Yeah.
Detroit music has totally changed since then. So,
well, I don't know Detroit music except for Marshall Mathers. I'm more of a Cleveland guy, Ohio, Bone Thugs and Harmony. That's pretty much all I do, and Eminem. But
horrible.
so like I'm listening to the word like
that album was horrible. He should have.
People love it, bro.
Slim Shady should have died after the first track.
People love that shit. It is a
no,
number
they
one.
don't.
It's number one on everything. Everything
okay,
is number
but
one.
it's just he has his fan base,
bro,
and that's
not
it.
Like that. That Revival album,
everything
4 million
he's done.
copies sold. It was trash. The Revival, this is already surpassed that.
Everything he's done, everything he does, it does good. He has his fan base.
Yeah,
the music is horrible. The album is horrible.
But this
I listened to it. I was like, I gave it a shot.
I've been listening to it. I've been listening to it.
No, you have not. You listened to it one time and you realized, what am I doing? This music sucks. I'm over 40 and he's over 50. It's not working. And then
that's the thing. That's what I think the thing is for me.
You put your Griselda album back on.
Griselda, this guy.
You put your Benny the Butcher album back on.
Some of his shit was good. I liked it, but there are other ones you can tell it was for pure shock value. Like, I'm Eminem. Look what I'm doing. Watch how crazy I could be. Which in this 17, 13, and 4. In this,
why is she still getting assists? We need rebounds now.
I'm with you, bro. I'm watching. She's not doing rebounds. The points aren't there yet. You still got a whole quarter to go, and they're losing, so she's going to have to contribute soon enough.
Well, she's only got 2 3-pointers, so you would have not been hitting that yet.
Oh yeah. Maybe that's why I lost now.
She's 2 of 7 from 3. Well, that's why she's not getting any rebounds. She's shooting it from outside 3-pointers, and she's not running to get the rebound.
Yeah, she can't. That's a valid point. I never thought about that. If she's there chucking up 3s, she's not down there to get the rebounds, and you need 2 more rebounds?
Yeah. She needs to go down there like Angel Reese and go get get 2 rebounds for me.
So I'm trying to confirm reports here.
All right, she's got 19 now.
That Joe Biden is stepping down as the Democratic candidate.
What? No, they said he had COVID. That was it.
Well, then because of COVID, he won't be able to run, so they're going to take him out.
What? Because of COVID?
Listen, first of all, I'm not sure about. But that being said, the liberals think that was an actual real thing. So they're going to oh, no, I can't do it.
I don't know. I don't trust where you get your news from. You get your news from different places than I get my news from.
Oh, no, I'm what my dad texted me. He's like, tomorrow Biden stops running. And
he's definitely getting his news from somewhere else.
I go, who's running? Who's going to run then? He's like, in my opinion, it's going to be Harris. But again, my opinion. So now I'm trying to see.
Gosh.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking to see, is Biden going to drop out? Everything is from a couple hours old. Chuck Schumer, all these people, Biden drop. And I want to see what the live action, is it really going on? Representative Adam Schiff calls to Biden to drop out of the race. It's time to pass the torch.
Adam Schefter?
Adam Schiff.
I don't know him.
19, 13, and 4.
Oh,
19, 13, and 4.
Will this chick just get 2 rebounds, please?
I don't know, bro.
She's going to blow my parlay. Jesus.
That's tough, man.
Did you know what happened? You know what happened yesterday?
What?
Do you know what happened yesterday?
What happened yesterday?
So you don't know what happened yesterday?
I don't believe I recall what happened yesterday. Yesterday was what? Monday?
The Kansas
Tuesday?
City Chiefs reported to training camp. It is officially go time.
They're the first ones to report?
Yep. And then I think the Dolphins reported today.
This is it.
I think the Dolphins reported today. It's go time. I saw Patrick Mahomes walking into training camp yesterday, and my eyes lit up. And I was like, it's almost time. It's almost time. The longest part of the year is almost over.
Sports Illustrated, Chiefs announced slew of roster and injury moves to begin training camp. How are these dudes hurt? The season hasn't even started.
Joe Biden tweeted, I'm sick.
Unbelievable, bro.
Oh, gosh. I'm sick. Did he just call in work?
That's what he did. Yeah, he that's one occurrence. Make sure you call it again tomorrow.
Did he just call in work? I'm sick, bro.
Man, that is too damn funny.
Oh, that is the best tweet ever. I'm sick.
But like but not to get political again, but dude, like if you have a convention, you run all your nominees, you get voted out. He stays in, you pass the people voting in because the RNC, the DNC, the Democrat National Convention, those committee, they run shit. Now they can pick who they want to place rather than having a vote for the people. The way they operate, they make sure they get what they want when they want it. It's a very, lucky way they do things.
Oh, she got a nice little free throw before the quarter ended.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I need 1 point and 2 rebounds. Come on, Caitlin. Come on, Mel Gibson. Get this money.
Oh, my pen ran out of ink. There we go. But it's crazy, bro. So now, like, if he does drop out, they get to pick whoever they want rather than go through the right channels and letting the people pick who they want. That is a shady move.
That's how they do it?
That's how they do it.
So if he drops out, they could just pick anybody they want. They don't have to vote.
Now they pick who they want. Yeah, that's why people wanted him to drop out before, so they can have the convention, put all the potential people up there, and let the people vote. But they don't let anything go to chance, so they get him through. They take him out. Who can we put in? Harris is the dumbest human being on the face of the planet. At least Biden is old and feeble. He's losing his mind. She's just an idiot. Who else is out there? No one else is out there. So it's going to be interesting to see how this goes. Or it could be false reports. You know what I'm saying? The news has not caught up yet with what potentially is going on. Is Biden dropping out? By the time you guys hear this, see this, watch this, you'll know more. It'll be tomorrow. Yeah, just people right now calling for him to drop. Biden says he'd consider dropping out if a medical condition. So here you go. You just said he tweeted out he's sick.
Yeah.
This morning, 8 hours ago, President Biden has said none of the doctors have told him he has a serious medical condition, but his debate performance last month raised questions of his mental health. But Biden says he's not dropping out of the race unless it is a medical condition that emerges. And then reported here, I'm sick. Sources, trust me, bro.
Well, he tweeted it. I'm sick.
He tweeted it. And he'd consider dropping out if a medical condition emerges. I'm looking at the New York Times, updated at 5:55 p.m. on July 17th. All right, let's get this wrapped up here. I got to get inside for some family stuff.
Lord of mercy.
This is the 6'3" at one point. What, 63-yard field goal longest? Now it's 64, maybe
63.
65.
Jeff Saturday.
There you go, man. I'll set you up for that. The guy we talked about last week that lost a bunch of weight, doing his thing out there. Was he Raiders coach for a little bit? Who did he coach? The Colts for a little bit?
Unfortunately, fortunately, he got us, got us a top 5 pick. But yeah, he did coach there for a while, if that's what you want to call it. I call it he inspired people to go and do their jobs. He didn't really coach. But this is another one. Respect the 63. Game. Episode 63. You know where to find your boys at. YouTube, IG, X. We on there. Like, subscribe, share. Comment on everything. Hit your boys up on ashleymadison.com. We there full throttle. Let's go. And we out.